picking up out of the west-northwest at 18 miles per hour. I have more on the radar check and also that 7-day forecast coming up in just a bit.
A night of unrest and looting in Chicago and more than 100 people arrested. Officials say a police-involved shooting led to caravans driving throughout downtown, damaging and looting businesses. More than 400 police officers were called in to control the chaos, and more than a dozen officers injured. Chicago's police chief says there will now be a heavy police presence in the city until further notice, and the mayor says those responsible for the violence will be held accountable.
And to those who engage in this criminal behavior, let's be clear. We are coming for you. We are already at work in finding you, and we intend to hold you accountable for your actions. I don't care. I do not care whatever justification was given for this. There is no justification for criminal behavior ever.
The officer-involved shooting is still under investigation.
At least one person is dead and 5 others injured from a gas explosion in Baltimore. Aerial video shows the extent of the damage to the row of homes. Rescue units now sifting through the debris, searching for other people. 3 homes collapsed, and the force of the explosion and debris blew out windows and doors in at least 16 nearby homes.
Lebanon's government resigning today after the female. Congresswoman Karen Bass, former UN Ambassador Susan Rice, and Senator Kamala Harris are rumored to be contestants. McDonald's is suing an ousted CEO to recover millions of dollars in compensation. Steve Easterbrook left the company with a generous severance package last year after the board of directors learned of his sexual relationship with an employee. And now the board wants that money back, accusing Easterbrook of lying and destroying information during an investigation into his behavior, and of having relationships with 3 other employees. The board stating it would never have signed the separation agreement if members had known about the alleged conduct. Fewer passengers and more guns on planes. That's what the TSA is finding at checkpoints. Officials are seeing 3 times as many guns compared to last year. They say they're finding the firearms, most of them loaded, in carry-on bags. Firearms are prohibited at airports and in passenger cabins. Unloaded firearms packed separately from ammunition must be checked. The fine for bringing a firearm through an airport checkpoint can range from $2,000 and $10,000. The fate of college football this fall up in the air. The Mid-American Conference becoming the first FBS conference to say they will not play. The Big Ten is expected to make that same call. More on this in just 1 minute.
Starting to feel a lot cooler out there thanks to all these showers and storms. Some lower 70s and also some mid to lower 80s as well starting to pop up on our current temperatures map. I'll have more on the current conditions and this evening coming up after the break.
1,900 deaths. Over in Georgia, DPH reporting over 2,400 new cases and 32 new deaths. The state's total sitting under 220,000 with over 4,200 deaths.
To weather now, a very wet look outside. This is over the medical district. We can hear it on our station's roof right now. The rain coming down hard for a lot of our area, Mikkel. I want to give you a closer look outside. We do not encourage people to be on the roads right now. It's very dangerous out there.
Very dangerous conditions outside for sure right now. You want to make sure that you're heading indoors. If you are hearing thunder, that means you are close enough to be struck by lightning. We do have that stalled out stationary front across our area that's helping these storms fire up as we go through this evening. Now having a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for portions of Washington County. So Sandersville, watch out, a severe cell now in your area. You could have those winds of 60 miles per hour and also some quarter-size hail as well this evening. As we take a look towards Saluda first, still experiencing some pretty significant showers as we move towards Batesburg, Leesville as well. But those showers are starting to fizzle out as we continue to go through this evening. And looking towards the Augusta Metro now, North Augusta just getting out of the clear of all the heavy rain, but still experiencing some rain right now here at the station. Beach Island, you're next for some of that heavy rainfall as well. And going down towards the southeastern portion of Richmond County, right near Hepzibah and Gracewood, experiencing some pretty heavy downpours as well this evening. As we look towards Glasscock County and Washington County, this is that severe warning spell occurring right now, so you could once again have some quarter-size hail with this and 60-mile-per-hour winds. So you do want to make sure you're indoors and not using any electronic appliances, as frequent lightning is most likely occurring with that storm as well. That's been the trend for this evening. And as we look towards Swainsboro, down in Emmanuel County and Johnson County, Kite, those storms right over you right now, and just to the northeast of Swainsboro, moving towards downtown Swainsboro. So you guys watch out if you are watching in that area right now. Taking another look at the Walton Way camera, this is once again pretty reflective of what's going on across much of the CSRA right now. Lots of rain, lightning, heavy winds, and those heavy downpours. Those temperatures right now at 87 degrees, that heat index at 92, and those winds out of the west-northwest at 18 miles per hour. Current temperatures across the metro in Augusta, 87 degrees, beginning to cool off in a lot of areas, but we still could use some rain as we head towards the southern and eastern CSRA. 112 still feeling like that currently out there in Aiken right now. Going through your hour-by-hour forecast, taking you through this evening, those storms will continue with us as we head towards tonight. 9:30 p.m., some areas still could be dealing with that line of storms as it continues to move towards the south and east, and clearing out overnight tonight into tomorrow. Some isolated showers are possible as we head into your Tuesday morning into midday tomorrow, going through about 4 p.m. Not widespread coverage expected, but we are expecting those showers to begin to pop off as we head towards dinner time, and a similar setup for today with those showers and storms lingering as we go towards midnight tomorrow as well. So you do want to keep that in mind if you do have any evening plans. Looking at rain totals over the next few days, we could get some pretty significant rainfall as we go through Tuesday and also Wednesday. Some areas picking up close to 3 inches of rain now. Models actually jumping up on those rain totals. So you do want to make sure you're being mindful and planning accordingly for the next few days. A 60% chance of rain on Wednesday and Thursday. Those highs in the lower 90s. As we go through your 7-day forecast, lower 90s for the rest of the week and consistent chances for showers or storms in the afternoon.
Thanks, Mikkel. Well, call her biker granny. A woman is marking off things on her bucket list as she turns 103. What all she did after the break. COVID has all of us doing a lot more at home, but what about testing for the virus at home?
Everyone wants to get tested.
Here we go. Collect your sample. Comfort, cost, results.
Tonight on News 12 at 6 o'clock.
Devices are like doorways.
That's the help you need immediately.
Krispy Kreme is giving back to educators this week. Teachers can stop by participating Krispy Kreme shops for one free original glazed donut and a regular size coffee by showing a school employee badge.
And tomorrow, a free limited time straight A dozen will be available with the purchase of any dozen donuts. Washington Road and Peach Orchard Road locations in Augusta are participating, and over in Aiken, the one on Whiskey Road is too. Chipotle lovers will soon be able to get a signature burrito from pro skater Tony Hawk, and maybe even one for free. The Tony Hawk burrito is made with chicken, brown rice, black beans, red chili, salsa, and guac.
I'm definitely going to try this, especially since I didn't have a Chipotle back home in Oklahoma. Well, I guess Oklahoma City. The first 2,000 customers who order the burrito will get access to Hawk's video game. A 2-hour live stream on Chipotle's online Twitch TV channel will be held August 14th, starting at 2 p.m. And at that time, Tony Hawk will give out 5,000 free burritos during the broadcast. You can order it on the Chipotle app or online through Friday.
Looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It really does. I'm hungry now.
Me too. We'll call her the biker granny. A Michigan woman got her first tattoo to mark her 103rd birthday. Dorothy Pallock decided to check off some bucket list items after spending months in isolation during a coronavirus lockdown at a nursing home.
She says weeks after being discharged, out of nowhere, she decided she wanted to get a tattoo. And what did she get? A tattoo of a frog, which is something she loves. After that, she also marked riding a motorcycle off her bucket list. How cool is that?
That is so cool. I would love for my grandma to say, hey, I want to get a tattoo. I'm turning 103.
That's a long life, so happy birthday to her. We'll be right back with your final forecast.